everybody, this is Stephanie. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a subscriber, thanks for tuning back in. I am going to attack Done by December, which is basically where you finish and complete your December daily before December hits. It does not have to be this previous year. It could be multiple years back, whatever December daily that you want to achieve. The tips and tricks that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is a system that I'm going to be using that I will break down into different sections of the month of November. So as I talk about that, I'm going to give you an overview of this album. This album is roughly about 80% done, and I just have things that I want to complete, some layouts, some pocket pages, and even my number system that I stopped at day 9, guys. This year I did do the traditional form of December daily where you document the activities of every day. However, for 2021, I will be doing it on a tradition-based system to where I would number every tradition or every story that I want to share in the album. So that'll vary. It may not be 25 or it may surpass 25, and that's totally fine. But this album particularly, I think I stopped, like I said, at day 9. So that is one thing that I do want to accomplish and complete. My journaling, I am really bad at journaling. As you can see, I like to use a typewriter or my computer, so I need to get that done. I may use my typewriter for this one and just to finish documenting the holiday movies we saw. Moving to the other spreads in this album, I do have some single page spreads, so when that happens, I do want to create some filler pages in here just to help do a better separation. So I will be sharing that along the way. I have some flip-ups here. I need to do my journaling on this one. But overall, I am most happy with how completed it is so far. But there's still those, like, that last stretch where you're almost done. You're halfway there. I don't know about you guys, but once I hit the 20s in December, I'm pretty much done. And that's what happened. So what I want to do is I want to create the system to where you get it done and it could work for you for this year, so that way you're not having to do it a year later, especially when it comes to journaling. If you hadn't wrote your journaling down, it's going to be hard to recall what you wanted to share on certain stories of these photos. So as you can see, I have some slots that I need to fill right here and right here. As you can see, I have papers, sticky notes, and so forth. This one right here, I had some mug shots of my new mugs, and I need to reprint. I also started playing with right here I played with my fuse tool and made some shaped theme sugar pockets here. I placed some glitter. I may be placing 2 more right here. And here on the other side is going to be all the new ornaments we get every year. And I need to do some 2x2 pattern papers in this to complete it. Here is another sticky note. Again, using the sticky notes to help remind myself where I want to place everything. And then I have another layout to do, and then I have some pocket pages here at the end to complete with the family photo here. So this is going to be how my album is looking so far and what I have to complete. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the breakdown. But before I do that, here at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing a quick process on this layout. This was another photo that I initially had in this album that it was incomplete, and there was a sketch from Tracy Redesigns. It was Sketchy Sunday number 9, and I kept eyeing it, and it looked... This is in the middle of Halloween, and this looked like a Christmas layout, that sketch. And it just kept bugging me, and I finally went ahead and did it. This layout took 5 minutes with that sketch. So I'm going to be sharing that time lapse of this getting done. It's a 1-minute time lapse at the end of this video. Hopefully that'll inspire you to attack this project. And let me give you a breakdown of how I plan to finish this album. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be printing out all the printables that I need. The collection that I'm going to be using is the Tracy Redesigns Stay Home for the Holidays. I'm going to reprint all of that out, whatever I need, the embellishments. I'm also going to play with in different ways, printing it on vellum and acetate and so forth. Then the next thing I'm going to be also printing out or cutting is some cut files. I personally like to work with cut files as a separation. You can use it smaller as focal pieces in layouts or even in a 3-page pocket page. 3x4, 4x6. You can make them work for you. So I recommend you start to cut those out. Have it in bulk here at your desk. Your next step is to rough draft it. Rough draft your layouts. If you're not placing all your photos in the empty slots of the page protectors that you actually have layouts in mind that you still need to achieve, I would recommend you either pull out some rough drafts of what you have in mind, do some sketches, look for some templates, and that way you have them in mind, and that's the next step completed. The third step is completing these layouts. Make time. So I'm going to give you all time. This is the first video. I'm letting you know the first step is look at your album and see what you need to do. So that way, come next week, I'm going to show you a process of me doing all these layouts in batches. So that way you can see how fast these whip up when everything is prepped and ready to go for you. The third one is going to be where I place my filler pages and my last minute touch-ups to complete this album. But the third week after I've done my touch-ups and everything else, this is ready to go and be seen by the family and then placed in the bookshelf. So you guys, are you ready to get done by December? I hope you are, and I hope you stick around for the last minute time lapse of this layout completed. Okay, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.